Hello friends, I'm back again as always with my lockdown cooking, sitting at home not knowing what to do other than my writing. Of course, my greatest passion has been cooking, and I have been cooking all sorts of different fusion food, whatever is available. I've been doing that. On Easter I made a Masbut Bhag Corona chicken, then I made a fusion curry, and subsequently I made a Manipuri dish. Today I have not decided. What I'm going to do is with you all, we'll go on a journey and actually explore my pantry, and then spontaneously I'll decide what to cook. So let's go to my pantry and see what we're going to cook today. We are in my pantry now and I don't know what I'm going to do, but let me have a look and see what all we have. The place is loaded. It's got food from all sorts of every corner and it's quite interesting. So what I'm going to do is, we've done Manipuri, we've done a fusion, a little bit of Punjab, but we've not gone to South India. So I have coconut milk, so I will take some coconut milk and let me see what all I can see. I have some organic sesame seeds, which are absolutely fantastic, and I am going to use this. Plus, I'm thinking, oh wow. So I have, these are hemp seeds. So in Uttaranchal, they use bhang ka beej or hemp seeds to make all sorts of chutneys, and it's extremely healthy because it's very rich in omega-3, keeps your body warm. And what I'm going to do is, I have baby potatoes at home. So my first dish that I will be making will be baby potatoes with roasted sesame and chilies, and it will be garnished with hemp seeds. My second dish, what I'm thinking is, I'm going to make a stew with coconut milk, South Indian style. But I'm going to add a fusion to it. So I have my packets of Amritsari badi. So I'm going to make a nice stew with Amritsari badi, Kerala style stew with Amritsari badi, and I will serve it with brown organic rice. I think we should get down to cooking. So over to my kitchen now. Okay, now we are in my kitchen. So these are the ingredients that I've got for my stew. This is these vadis which I have already roasted, curry leaves, some spinach, green chilies, some beans, carrot, some potatoes, onions. In my stew, cinnamon powder will go in, my homemade garam masala will go in, my cabbage, my cauliflower will go in, and coconut milk will go in. This is how my stew will be ready. The other thing that I'm doing is, I'm making these potatoes. These are my potatoes that will go in. I have also used roasted these sesame seeds, and also I am going to be using these. And with this, I will be using kachi haldi, as always, turmeric and ginger. I have roasted these hemp seeds which I had showed earlier, and I have also nicely pounded it, and this will go also with my potatoes. So now let's get started. My oil goes into this. Now the oil is already ready, and I will be, once the oil is heated, because my wooden pan is already heated, the moment the crackling sound stops, which means the oil is hot, because since I've washed it, so there's a little bit of this thing still there. My onions will go into this just a little bit. In my stew, my cauliflower goes into this. My potatoes go into this a little bit, just a few of it, not much. And I stir it properly. Then I will remove the chilies from here and I will cut it into two. What I'm going to do here is my carrots. And my beans going to this. So while vegetables are being cooked, I'm also adding some chilies, which I've added, and then I will be adding the vadies. Once I've added all these, a generous portion of fresh curry patta will also go into it. And I'll stir it. In my stew, I forgot to mention that I'm also adding some ground fennel, because saunt gives a very nice, interesting stewy flavor. And this is a fusion dish that I'm making. Now I've added water to my stew and I will let it cook. And just let it boil for about 5 to 10 minutes. This is not a typical stew recipe. It's not a Kerala stew recipe or a South Indian. It's my little version where I'm experimenting. And I'm sure it'll turn out good. I'm not sure actually, but let's see how it turns out. Okay, now once this is coming to boil, my coconut milk will go in, but before that, I'm going to add a generous portion of cinnamon powder. My cinnamon goes in. Then my fennel goes in. My fennel goes in. Salt according to taste. And I'll just let it cook for some time. Okay, now this is about to boil. The moment it starts boiling and will bubble a little, my coconut milk will go in. Okay, now my stew and stock has started to boil. I'll simmer the flame a little and my coconut milk will go in. suddenly you will see the color has changed. It's looking like a stew now. Creamish, milky. Okay, now this is getting ready, but I actually had forgotten to add some spinach. So I'm going to add just a little dash of spinach, and this will make my stew extremely colorful. Look at it. My stew is getting ready. It'll take a little while for me to perfect it. So what I'm going to do is I've already put this on sim, even on lower flame, and I will cover this while this is being cooked. Let's now get to the next dish. Stew is being cooked. I am also getting on to my next dish. These are potatoes with roasted chili and sesame seeds, and also with a little bit of honey. And then what I'm going to serve is I'll garnish it with roasted hemp seeds. My mustard oil goes into this. So in this, my potatoes, even kachi haldi and ginger and potatoes will go into it, and also I will be adding. Yes, my sesame seeds are here, so I'll be adding some sesame seeds. First of all, my ginger goes in. Then a little bit of my kachi haldi goes in. Salt goes in. And then also my potatoes will go in. This is a very simple dish. It's very easy to cook, but it tastes wonderful with the skin. Unless and until there's no skin, it loses out its rusticity. So I normally, when I'm making baby potatoes, I'm always leaving the skin. While this is being cooked, my little bit of haldi also goes in. It's a very quick dish. It doesn't take too long. Within 15 minutes, because the potatoes are very easy to be done. It won't take long, so it should be done as soon as possible. Now I have covered it. So while this is being done, I've just put it on sim so that it cooks. In the meanwhile, let me see what is the status of my stew. My stew is boiling very well. It shouldn't take too long to be ready. So I'm cooking both these dishes simultaneously. My stew is almost ready. It's just another matter of 5 minutes. What I'm doing is now I'm going to add the rest of the coconut milk. And also some more fennel seeds. And a little bit of salt. Plus some curry leaves. And I'll let it cook for another 10-15 minutes. My stew is almost ready. A little bit of cinnamon goes into this. And I will put it on sim and let it stay for some time. And let it cook. Boiling. My potatoes are almost done. It's fully done. Another 5 minutes to go for this. Cooking has no rocket science. It can be very easy and very simple. You just need a little bit of imagination, and your basic knowledge about food should also be there so that you can work on permutations and combinations. Food is like a painting, you see. So the more ingredients you put in, the more experiments you can do. And I'm sure you keep on trying, all of you, and something or the other will come out. Worst comes to worst, it'll get bad now. Nothing more than that. So what? So there is always a next time. But do make an effort to cook. It's a wonderful therapy and it's highly meditative. My chilies at home and I've kept it. So what I'm going to do is I will put in, while my potatoes are getting ready, I will be putting roasted chilies to give it a nice smoky touch to it, and then cook it. My one dish is ready, my stew is ready, and I can smell it, and it's smelling wonderful. The color is fine, everything has been done, all my vegetables have been done, curries have been mixed very well. So I'll put this off. And now cover this. So one dish is ready to be served, and once my potatoes are ready, then we will do the meat. My potatoes are almost done. Yeah, almost done. Now my honey goes into this. I will add two spoons of honey. They have already started looking glazed, because honey in all sorts of cooking adds to a lot of glazing. My potatoes are ready, so now what goes into this are my sesame seeds. And I will just switch this on. Band ho gaya? Food is ready and we are about to eat. So I am pouring everything, all the potatoes over here. See, the potatoes are also, the honey's got a little bit of caramelized. So I'm not sure whether this is asli honey or nakli honey, but nevertheless. Now the icing on the cake is my bhang seeds. This will come like this. Voila! Your chili honey glazed desi potato infused with hemp seeds is ready. Happy lockdown eating. Finally, my lunch is ready. Thank God for that. And today there's been a combination of multiple states of India where there's a little bit of fusion that I've added. My stew has Amritsari vadi, and it has a unique, distinct recipe which has curry leaves, which has cauliflower, which has all sorts of things, and coconut milk, and my desi garam masala. My baby potatoes have hemp seeds, which I've roasted them and I've sprinkled on top. Then I have kachi haldi, I have ginger and salt and honey. The other thing that I'm using is my red rice, which is also organic, and this rice comes from Priscilla's village in Nagaland, Konoma, where her family does farming as and when, and this is the rice which has come out from our house. So all said and done, the meal is extremely healthy with minimum spices, easy to digest. Enjoy your lunch while I enjoy my lunch. Enjoy the visuals and stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy cooking till I see you again next time. Cheers.